The GWM Ora is now Australia's cheapest EV, and while it may not be everyone's cup of tea, it is going to attract plenty of attention when it lobs here from April 2023. And I'm going to show you why. Let's go. Called the Ora Funky Cat in England, the small electric hatchback was originally expected to be a sub $40,000 runabout in Australia. But like pretty much every other new car these days, prices have risen dramatically. Drive-away pricing starts at around $45,000 for the entry-level car, with advertised prices a little lower across the 3 model range. We're testing the base model grade, but it should be noted that it's already been awarded a 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating. Okay, a lot of EVs have extra room under here, and this one does not, unless you built yourself a little shelf and you could put stuff in there, but I'd advise against that because it'll melt. It gets very hot in here. Anyway, a modest electric motor powers the front wheels through a single-speed gearbox, and there are 2 battery options available, a 48 kilowatt hour jobby and a 63 kilowatt hour jobby. The smaller one, which is cheaper, will give you 320 kilometers of range, according to GWM. The big battery, around 420 kilometers of range, which is pretty good for an EV of this size. It rides on these cute little mini-esque 18-inch 5-spoke alloy wheels, and it looks kind of sporty, especially when you've got these little power bulges on the bonnet, and at the back there's a nice little roof spoiler. I don't mind the look. This is a cool cabin, and once again there are lots of little touches that you might find in a Mini. For instance, the color-coded cabin. Everything actually feels rather nice too, which is quite a surprise. These toggle switches, very Mini as well. Most touch points are soft and supple, and while there's some cheap plastics here and there, the leather-like upholstery looks and feels good. The power adjustable seats are fairly accommodating for such a small car as well. There are 2 screens, starting with the central 10.25-inch colour touchscreen display. That is really nice to look at. It's high resolution, very sharp visuals. The menu system's quite easy to use. This one doesn't have it, but apparently when it comes to market, it will have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But look, it's fast to react, it looks good. Then you've got the 10.25-inch driver's display, which is also very, very sharp, looks great. And it will also feature over-the-air updates, so you can keep things upgraded just by logging into Wi-Fi and downloading the latest software. All right, back seat room is pretty good. Headroom, not bad. Legroom is really good, and I can get my feet under the back of the rear seats, which is great. Knees are a little bit raised, but this is a small car, and for how much space I've got back here, I'm really impressed. This is good. Amenity, so-so. You've got one USB-A port there, fold down armrest with cup holders, you've got the handles here, and that's about it, but no air vents. But otherwise, it's pretty good. All right, let's check out the boot. Ooh, it's not power operated, which I don't mind. It's not the worst thing in the world, but look, this is tiny, 211 litres. You'll get a bit of groceries in there, but you're not gonna get any surfboards or mountain bikes in here. The parcel shelf is kind of pointless, and there's no spare tyre. You've just got a puncture repair kit. But look, boot space is actually bigger than the Mini and not that far off from a Toyota Corolla. So look, it looks like a Mini, it smells like a Mini, but does it drive like a Mini? Let's find out. Roll-on acceleration is pretty good. I mean, I'm doing just over 100 now, foot to the floor. Not bad. It's punchy and it's fast, and I think people who are always in a hurry will like this. Or those who love the traffic light tango. You know, when you eyeball Grandpa in his first generation Forester, then blast past him when the traffic lights go green. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty zippy. So in one sense, I guess it does feel a bit like a Mini. Ride comfort is reasonably good. It seems to soak up bumps fairly well at lower speeds, but it's not quite as good as absorbing imperfections in the road at higher speeds. the Ora proved to be a fun little go-getter and probably not too far away from the Mini in terms of mid-corner confidence. That said, the steering is vague and woolly, and the cheap tyres could do with a lot more grip. There is quite a bit of wind noise coming from this mirror at just over 100k, but otherwise it's pretty quiet and smooth sailing. The GWM Ora is a classy little hatchback with a surprisingly upmarket interior fit-out, impressive safety systems and good equipment levels. There's a couple of rough edges where the chassis is concerned, but they're certainly not deal breakers. With a solid warranty and a relatively low asking price for an EV, the GWM Ora has plenty of showroom appeal. Look, it's not the killer app we were hoping for, but there is plenty of promise here, so stay tuned for our full review real soon. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed that. You can check out more videos here and here, or on the Car Sales YouTube channel. And if you want all the news up to date when we're publishing new stuff, don't forget to subscribe.